horse strikes off on the outside hind, lands on the diagonal pair, and the final beat is on the inside four. So there are 3 beats to the canter. What the horse does to you on that first beat of the canter, he pulls your seat forward. On the second beat of the canter, when he lands on those diagonal pair, he sits you down. And on the third beat of the canter, when he lands on the front four, did I say that right? On the front four, he drops your leg. So that is what the horse does with your body. So you will see riders up there riding, trying to follow the horse and riding those 3 beats of the canter by pushing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You often see the rider looking like they're doing more work than the horse. Whereas in actuality, you want to sit quietly and handle the motion, not driving across the saddle or flipping your hips, but as she is doing, you see her and that horse are performing as one. That's because she's not following the motion of the horse, but the horse is following her. And she handles the motion straight down her leg and sheds it out underneath the motion of the horse. So the rest of her body doesn't absorb any of the motion, and the horse is able to follow her. Now, if you were to you want to collect your horse so that the canter gets slower and slower, and you don't want to use your reins. You're simply, when the horse goes to pull you forward, you simply block the pull. And as you shorten that pull, the horse is going to shorten the stride. So the horse is indeed in your seat. And that's where you want the horse, is in your seat. Now, in dressage, we do wonderful things with the canter. And we're going to demonstrate first. Some changes to the circle. I'm going to just show you in the canter how to execute a flight change. Anybody like to know that? We ride into the thigh, watch her bend the horse, and stay on this lead, and then she's simply going to go to the other thigh. She doesn't do anything except slip into the other thigh, a slight bit of pressure, and the horse automatically steps into the new lead. As you'll see this done here, just the new thigh, a little pressure in the thigh, and the horse dances over to the new lead. And that is the aid for everything. That's the aid for the half pass, the shoulder ends. It is really the only aid, pretty much. And the horse gets to follow that thigh, listen to the thigh. Every second. The horse always wants to be with you. The horse does not want to be out of time with the rider. And it is the horse's mental being, or it is the horse's goal within its head to try and follow you. And why we have rebellion in horses is because the message is not always clear, especially if the rider is going to use a lot of pressure on the horse's mouth, which can be painful. And if there is pain inflicted in any part of the horse's body, it interrupts the concentration. When you've interrupted that concentration and that clear message between horse and rider, you get confusion. And when you get confusion in the horse, you get rebellion. And you get misbehaving horses. But as long as your message is clear, it's gentle, the horse and the rider can operate as one. Okay, we're going to do the half pass and canter, which is introduced at 4th level. You've already watched her do the half pass in trot. So at 4th level, she has to do half pass and canter. So she's going to canter sideways. And up slightly change. And in the beginnings, the lower level, you will do leg yield in the canter, which prepares the horse to be able to do counter canter, which is at second level. And then as the horse progresses, he's able to canter uphill in a half pass as well. Now, as you go on, the requirement gets more and more difficult. Pre-St. George, you have half pirouette, 3 tendies, and 4 tendies. But this horse has been shown at Grand Prix, so we're going to skip over to some Grand Prix moves in the canter, and we're going to do, would you like to do pirouettes or tendies? Okay, she's going to do the tendies. And you see the horse goes skip, skip. Let's do some more twos. And in the twos, all she's got to do is ride that inside thigh and make sure she stays in her thigh for 2 beats. This horse is going to follow and listen to her thigh. And that's all she has to do. There's no other movement. She handles the motion of that horse, as I said, straight up and down. And then and the horse loves to sweep around doing these fine changes. They're lots of fun. And horses love to learn new things. And the thing you have to be careful of is not to override the horse, because horses love to be able to show you what they know. Overriding the horse is asking the horse to do something, and then he already has figured out what you want. So it's like, don't keep asking me. Yeah, I already know this. Let me show you that I know this. This horse is new to her, so they're still getting acquainted with each other. They've only been together about a month. So they're good. Anyway, love to give me